And I'm back with more Persona 5 Royal. Almost said Persona 4 for a second. Yep. Anyway, more time to do social link stuff. Okay. So I'm hoping to do this so I can open up another social link.
What did you say?
Ah! Uh-oh. Okay, dude wants large beef bowl. 1 medium curry. Medium curry leading in front. Or medium beef. Okay, so large beef, medium curry, medium beef, medium barbecue. Okay.
Yes. Hey.
Medium beef.
Nice. Well.
You appear to have a difficult time with them. Can't you ask your manager to hire more people? You are extremely busy. Employees being overworked is becoming a real problem in the workplace, and that's concerning. I should remember this.
Well then, I'll see you again.
I'll leave my payment here. Thank you for the food.
Hey, hey.
Alright, that's a flag.
My.
Oh, good work. Seems a lot more customers, but you handled it well.
Thanks in advance.
There you go. And I never have to work for you again. Haha.
Man.
Cool. I never have to work for this guy again. It's weird how this game makes that work. But hey, if I've got some free time and I need money, I'll go over here. Or mementos or whatever. Easy enough. But yes, the flag for the politician is done.
Morning. Oh, yes.
I've actually gotten into fishing lately. Although it's just pond fishing from time to time. I can't go sea fishing because I get seasick easily. So much for my dream of being a sailor. Oh, right. When people think of sailing the high seas, they tend to think of pirates. Even though they're ruffians who plunder other ships and coastal settlements through force, for some reason, they ended up getting romanticized. Now then,
What is the answer?
do you know which peg-legged, parrot-toting historical figure's presence became virtual shorthand?
I'm afraid not.
Long John Silver. Well, I thought they were screwing with me. Oh well.
Yep.
I should have known that because Long John Silver is a food chain, but oh well. This game was fucking with me.
Well then.
Yeah, mementos, huh? Like I care. Okay. Yay! Time for a clinical trial. Thank you, Doctor. This is my favorite handkerchief.
Uh-huh.
It was right in front of me, so... Oh, you're a shy one, aren't you? I'm not shy. My neighbor spoke highly of you. She says your medicine's better than the ones at the big hospitals. It's very reassuring to have a distinguished doctor right here. I'll see you again soon. Ugh, what the hell? No, it's all your fault. There's a lot of talk going around town lately, started by that girl and her dad. Apparently, they've been telling everyone that I make proper medicines and good remedies. So now the number of patients has been increasing. I don't know what some of these people are thinking, though. A lot of them have crazy requests. Like yesterday, a patient requested some sweet-smelling compress. And the other day, I had a request for a cold buster. Pfft, a drug like that deserves a Nobel Prize. Other requests included hair and skin tonics. I even had to do one about a consultation about a cat. It's not like I'm some kind of genius doctor.
Stop that.
No. This is all interfering with my development. I'm only interested in completing my new drug. That's my role. I'm not suited for all this other shit.
What?
Is something wrong with that? But a town doctor, huh? That sort of lifestyle profession might have been possible for me at one time, but now... Oh yeah. With so many new patients, it's becoming harder and harder to analyze data, so I'll need to catch up. It's a bit on the stronger side, but I'm sure it'll be okay. I get the feeling she's going to say no, and just keep on giving more.
Oh.
Looks like that girl's gonna make a full recovery. The treatment session was a good match for her. And at least I could breathe a little easier now. Hopefully she'll actually be able to attend school soon.
What?
What are you so happy about? Are you excited for your next trial? Well then, let's have some fun.
Bye.
How's my little guinea pig doing up after about the catch-up drug? It was probably a lot to handle considering I doubled the dosage. But we're so close. Right at the end of this, I can feel it. I need you to stick around just a little bit longer. I hope you can handle it. Well, aren't you a go-getter? If you're that excited about it, maybe I'll just give you a dose of everything and see how you hold up. Well, I've got some catching up to do. I've got to process today's data as quickly as possible. Make sure you call if you feel sick, okay? Take care.
Hey.
Alright, and back out I go. Street orator. Is that what they call those things now? Well, I guess that's what they call them. They're known as politicians. And to be fair, I like this guy. It's because he's got the right voice for it, and I try to match it as best I can. Though, of course, I'm way younger.
What I have to say.
There have been far too many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? The runaway train incident, mysterious psychotic breakdowns, a school with a corrupt teacher. We've yet to discover the truth of it all. The apathy that permeates society is a direct result of negligence by our government and the media. You're listening quite attentively. Are you interested in politics? Are you a student? I'm delighted to captivate the interest of someone your age. But haven't I seen you somewhere before? Oh, you were working at the beef bowl shop. You have a lot of perseverance for a young person.
If you'd like.
Well, if you're interested, I could use your help. I want to change the state of this country, and to do so, I need the power of youth. However, due to certain regulations, I can't offer a job to a student. I was thinking you could learn some things if you chose to attend a few of my speeches, though. That would be helpful indeed. Well then, would you mind telling me your name and contact information? You're a student from Sujin Academy. Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm Torinosuke Yoshida. I used to be a member of the Diet, but no longer. The past 20 years, I've lost 7 straight elections. This is good. I'm dwelling on the negative right before my speech. Well, I hope I can count on your help immediately.
Everyone.
The lines of what are considered right or wrong in today's society have been blurred. With common sense no longer our guide, we make decisions based on our selfish wants and desires. This has resulted in a deluge of self-centered people who delight in taking advantage of the weak.
However,
in this modern day and age, it is imperative that we act in the best interests of all. A world where it's acceptable. Where it's acceptable to trample on the rights of others for your own benefit. A world where the young exist only to be exploited is a world that must be changed. Easy for you to say. Old-timers like me have our hands taking care of ourselves. He's actually making some good points, but he's a no-name. He's probably not going to go very far. Nothing's going to change. We're just going to get exploited. What's this wannabe politician blathering about now? He isn't even affiliated with a party. How about you just leave matters to the state in the capable hands of the Liberty Co-Prosperity Party? You mustn't have your decision... You mustn't base your decision on whom to support squarely according to the party they belong to. Shut up. You're a washed-up politician. If I am chosen to represent the will of the people, then I am fully prepared to... The best interests of all. Save the blathering for when you get elected, if you get elected.
thank you.
That's all for today. Well, what did you think of my speech?
I'm glad.
Do you feel the same? Such as I am, I'd like to believe that people are capable of that I'm capable of giving a glowing speech. However, there are times like today when the audience has a difference of opinion. Some feel I should concentrate on getting elected before I worry about others.
Thank you.
It's encouraging to know that I've managed to win you over. Besides, I've grown quite accustomed to that type of reaction.
No.
Although I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. Regardless, no matter what they say, I must continue on.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
Okay, so that's yet another flag for his social link. Paulin sucks a big dick.
Well then.
I don't want to go to Mementos. It's not going to open up. There's Ryuji. There's Anne. Well, let's pal around with Ryuji. Whatever. Let's pal around with Ryuji. Why not? Not that I really want to, but
What's up?
eh.
Wanna get going?
I... Ogi Kubo. Famous for ramen.
Alright.
Oh, damn. The ramen paradise. Okay, that sounds good to me. Oh, I love the feeling of noodles just sliding down my throat. Sweat dripping over my face. It's just the best, man. Ramen for life. Light soup for the... like this really gets your body going after a good run, you know? Used to come here all the time when we were... Well, I guess that's in the past. By the way, I've seen Nakaoka around a few times. But for some reason, it doesn't look like he's getting along with the others. Oh, kinda. I've been thinking about what he said, the whole track team putting up with Kamoshida's bullshit, and how I offered it all up to him. I think he was right. They don't even got a club room anymore, so they've been sorting all their stuff in the storing all their stuff in the gym. Can't even use any school gear either. They just run laps in their around the block for practice. Ain't even really a place for outcasts like that. I should know better than anyone. It's good they're keeping their heads low, though. I don't want them to end up like me.
Huh?
What do you mean? I guess now that I think about it, trying to fit in is a big pain in the ass. I never thought you guys would want an outcast. If I wasn't an outcast, so it's all good. For real, though. It's been a shit ton of fuss. Or a shit ton of fun. Hanging out with you guys is so freaking cool. Level 4. Stealth Dash. Makes you less likely to be found. Ooh! Oh, that's neat.
Alright.
I just hope there's something more I could do to help those guys. Though, it'd probably mess them up if I tried to butt in. Oh, yeah. Still got a few, I still gotta find a new spot for our training. I'll think about it. No slacking off, okay?
See ya!
Ah, you're back.
I'm starting to just get fed up with this. Oh, alright. I was gonna stop the video, but this could flag my...
Please consider what I have to say. Hmm?
Alright. Well, this'll flag his, social.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, saving. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit.
You bumped into me, you old...
This isn't good. This is no time to run away. Good citizens, what is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business.
Yeah, seriously.
What's with this guy?
Huh.
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Torah.
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you. Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that... I've gone and done it again. I can't do that in my situation. Regardless, whenever someone calls me no good Torah, I panic.
Sounds like that's been
I
a
went
trend.
through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuromoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Torah's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party.
Oof.
Giving me 2 strikes. Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before? Do you really want to receive my guidance? I'm happy to hear that. Everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me? You're doing a good job of cheering me up. But you may be right. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day, I will believe in myself. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started.
So he's absolutely right about self-confidence. I took some public speaking courses, and I've done lots of different customer service jobs, and the one thing that being genuine helps, but it also hurts sometimes because you want to relate to people, but you also want to not come off as some flake. So you have the issue of trying to do what your retailers and your supervisors need you to do to make more money, like upsell and things. But at the same time, you have to understand that if you don't know what you're doing and you don't know how to speak to people, and if you don't know how to read the room, then you get in trouble. So sometimes you just have to tell people, hey, part of this is my job. There's not much I can do about it, but still, as long as you come across as relatable and you know what you're doing, it does help. It does make a difference because, you know, especially as an introvert like myself, self-confidence issues can be a thing. Not as much as, like, if I was in my teens or my early 20s, but, you know, self-confidence issues, especially for something on, you know, content creation or whatever, still happen. That's why when you talk about something, this is why I'm playing stuff like this, because I know what this stuff is. If you saw me playing something like a Doom or a Fortnite or a PUBG or whatever, I wouldn't have 2 shits of knowledge about that, and I wouldn't know what the fuck I'm doing. And people could see through it right fucking away. At least with this, I have that backing of 20, 25 years of understanding. This is the genre I like. This is what's going. It's a roundabout way of saying confidence in many different fields will help you. It's not just politics. It's not just working a real job. It's not just being in a relationship. It's not even just being on YouTube or Twitch or whatever. Self-confidence can account for a lot, provided you have the knowledge base of the thing you're talking about. And of course, we've got Sai here to tell us what this is about.
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the sun persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
Man of the people.
Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today. You.
Oh. I'm sorry, there's something I'd forgotten to mention. It's about my speech schedules from this point on. Would you be willing to stick around about to hear it? Thank you. It won't take too long. I'll be giving speeches every Sunday. You're welcome to drop by whenever you get the time.
Well then, I shall see
That's
you
all I
again
wanted
soon.
to say. Now be careful on your way home. So Yoshi does yet another of these, timed exclusives, just like, Maruki. So you're gonna want to put focus on him as well.
I want to ask you something.
Oh, now what?
Why did Mr. Kamoshida change all of a sudden? Is that your hypothesis? It's still too sudden. I believe it's only natural to think that something must have caused it. Well, that's fine. Thanks for your valuable opinion. I'll take it into account.
Wow, she's way more forceful. Something is going on. I wonder what it is. Mr. Principal Man is wringing her neck, I'm sure. I don't need to go to Mementos, dude. I can do that on my own time. Not during videos, man.
I'll just add this.
Anyway, like I said, I'll go to Mementos when I can actually get through the thing. But I'll save Mementos as its own off-screen thing. I know that that sounds weird, but I said way back when that that would save me on videos to do. I showed it off, and I think at time of recording we're actually getting to Mementos. Other than that, there's no real difference. It's just a dungeon that does the same thing over and over. So it's... Until I get a shit ton of side quests and, you know, stuff from Mishima, there's not a whole bunch to show off. So I will wait to do that later, Morgana. Now, stop telling me that and stop telling me to go to sleep. Because I need to stop the video right now, and I'll see everybody else next time.